And welcome, YouTube community. Robert Galvin, the comic book G-Spot here. Welcome to the Witching Hour. I have a nice surprise for everybody tonight. I have a lot of guests tonight. And let's get to them. I want to wish everybody thank you very much for being here. Hope you have a good time tonight. John, Comics with Kids. Sam, thank you. Stephen and Spock, thank you. Comics with Bueller's here. Barbarian Kung Fu, appreciate it. Rayward. All right. Now, just want to quickly get this out. Now that I got you with the hook, it's time for a book. And this is Terry and the Pirates. This is pretty cool. This is issue 26. I'll try to turn it. This is from 1955. Yeah, 1955. And really interesting read, you guys. Very, very cool if you haven't seen it. They have I think it's up to 30th issue. 30 issues back then when they made this. Really good run. Anyway. Let's go on to the next. And one of my special guests tonight, Iowaka. Hey.
How are you?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Good.
Hey, go
Glad
ahead.
to be here. So now I've got you with the hook. I'm going to show you my book.
Yeah.
So this is a graphic novel. It's a hardcover. Awesome. This is volume 1 of Charlie's War, a UK comic. This is very important to me. So I thought I would show this. He debuted in a weekly comic called Battle in 1979, and it's all black and white. I'll just quickly show you what the interior art is like.
Wow, very nice.
So this is what got me into comics when I was, in the early 80s. I was reading these comics, and so this is the book that got me into it. Yep.
My next guest on tonight, Stay Puff. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, everybody? Stay Puff 1983 here.
Okay.
And now that I got you with the hook, I'm going to show off my book and my grail here. First appearance of the Punisher, ASM 129. This was a book I've been chasing for years, and I finally got it late last year. And, I showed this on my show earlier, but want to show it again for all the people who didn't see it. ASM 129.
Beautiful, buddy.
Yep.
And my next guest tonight, Bob. Everything Comics, buddy. Go ahead.
How you doing, everybody? Bullseye Bob here from Everything Comics. And now that you've got the hook, I'm going to show you a book. And this is one of my slab comics and one that's very important to me. It's Iron Man number 150. One of my favorite stories of all time, which is the Doom Quest story. That really makes up one of the things that I really love about comics. It's an incredible story. That's one of the earlier works by John Romita Jr. Of course, David Michelini was the writer. Bob Layton was also doing some of the inks and some of the colors, also some of the writing. Incredible book, but the story really got me when I was a kid, and this is a perfect example of what I love about comic books, this story right here. So that's what I wanted to show you tonight.
Love it.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Sure.
I met Bob Layton at Tampa, and I got him to sign that in the issue previous from that. You know,
Are you talking about this one right here?
Huh?
You talking about this one right here?
Yeah, I got him to sign both of those issues, along with the Demon and the Bottle issue too.
Oh, that's awesome.
We were with Jeff one day, yeah, with his 50-pound bag.
Guys,
Yeah, they Jeff and them guys, they all watched me get them books signed and take a picture with them. So
Oh, that's awesome stuff.
yeah, he was a great guy.
and now we have my next guest, Rayward.
Hey, it's Rare AD.
Hey,
Now
buddy.
that I got you with the hook, it's time for a book. We got GI Combat number 108, done by Robert Kanigher and Joe Kubert, two of my most favorite creators.
Nice.
That's all I really have to say about that book.
And my co-host, Jeff. Go ahead, brother.
Your co-host has no books because I was up since noon today. But I gotta finish
That's straight fire,
for
dude.
that. Yeah.
Awesome.
My book's at CGC though. The book I wanted to show is at CGC getting graded. The old man Jack. Issue 9. I wanted mine to stand out. I wanted that book to stand out, so I had him write it in Cantonese.
Very cool.
Cool.
Welcome
Cool, yeah.
all.
Yep.
All right. You got it in Cantonese, correct? On that post picture right there that you had done?
Yeah, I have it in. I think it's either low. I believe it's in Cantonese because he wanted to do James Hahn down on the other side like that.
Okay.
Because I think he signed that book a couple of times because he wanted to. You know where he had the Cantonese, where he had it, where when I took the picture where the Cantonese was, he wanted to put James Hahn on the other side. But I told him if he would put it down below, like where you told me to, right below his fingers.
Yeah.
James Hahn. Yeah. So I told him to put it there, and then the other one where he wanted, the Cantonese wherever he wanted. So that's where he chose to put it. So
Nice.
that was pretty cool, and it's off getting graded. Yeah, so I sent it off today. So
Nice.
Cool.
it's off. It's not in my hands now. So it's what agent just slapped today.
That's exciting though. Three autographs. He's autographed 3 times on the book too, though.
Yeah.
That's this one right here, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's this book right here. That's the book he got signed, you guys.
It's that cover right there.
No,
He signed right here, but he wanted to say sign James Hahn right there. The same like on the other side, like where his hair's at. That's where he wanted to sign James Hahn at first. But I told him to sign it right here, and then he signed the other one, the Cantonese, like right here. So
Nice.
That's a badass cover too, man.
they don't know that, but you probably.
And he's what, 90, 91? Yeah, 90, 91.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I wasn't the only one because 91. Yeah.
He already did it, Barbarian. He already went there. Yeah.
Comes back at. I hope they. Yeah.
Hello,
I
Russ.
hope-
Who they?
It's the Cantonese part, man. That's what I'm worried about. They're gonna say the chicken scratch.
Trying to keep up with everybody here.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything they'd like to talk about?
Yeah, people.
How about you, Bob? Anything interesting? You were talking about.
I had an interesting
I was
question.
trying to stop you. I was trying to stop you and Stay Puft from talking on the thing. I wanted. Oh, wait, wait, we got one more guest. We got Rayward here. I gotta get him in here.
Yeah, so I had an interesting question on my channel this morning, and I kind of highlighted it in my having comics with my coffee video, and the question was, what do I like better, Vertigo or Black Label? And
it was me.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have asked me, a few months back, that question, I would have said, I can't believe they're getting rid of Vertigo because it's been there for so many years. And me being a creature of habit, I would have kept on buying those books. But now that we're 6 months beyond that, I got to tell you, I'm glad it's gone. I'm having so much fun with the Black Label stuff. I just want to kind of get your guys' opinion on that. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
I think Vertigo hasn't been the same since probably the 2000s. When, like, from 2010 forward, it wasn't the same as it used to be, back when it was having those great books back in the 90s and 2000s. Yeah. And, I think probably the editor changes and, when what's-her-name left, Karen Berger left, it just lost focus, and it wasn't able to deliver the great books that it used to, so that's my thing with Vertigo. It was sad to see it go when they got rid of it, but it wasn't as strong as it used to be. So when they decided to get rid of it, as sad as it was like it's not the same as it was. So I could see why they get rid of it and trying to focus on this Black Label. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun with this Black Label stuff. I mean, a lot of the different stuff that they're coming out with, and there's a huge variety of it. I know we got a lot of Bat-centric books, which I'm okay with, but we got horror stuff coming out with the Hill House stuff. We got that new book that came out this week called The Last God. Really enjoyed that book. And, they got a smattering of stuff that's coming out, and it's a lot of fun right now. And I'm really digging it.
Cool. You guys?
Well, for me, I'm not a DC reader. No disrespect to DC, but I did like back in the day Neil Gaiman stuff with Vertigo. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. And I did get Batman Damned, and it was a good read. So yeah, no, that's cool.
For me, I've never been much of a fan of Vertigo, but I'm really enjoying Black Label, especially like the bigger format books that they're putting out. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are hating on those bigger format books.
Yeah.
I'm truthfully though, I mean, if they keep putting out great art the way that they're doing and good writing, I'm on board with those bigger books. I mean, I don't mind them.
Yeah.
Jeff, you got an opinion? What were you talking about?
Opinion about Vertigo
and Black Label? Yeah,
I heard some of it, and then Black. I don't mind Black Label. I've been picking up a bunch of Black Label books, and then Vertigo. I mean, it's just Vertigo with a different it feels like Vertigo with a different title to me. It's just they're relabeling Vertigo into Black Label. That's what I feel like. It kind of feels like.
I would agree with you, except for the fact that Stay Puft kind of hit it on the nose. Right around 2010, it seemed like a lot of the books that they were putting out had a political agenda to them, and it seemed like whatever it is that they wanted to push, as far as their stance in on society or their political agenda or what they wanted to preach with the book became primary as opposed to the good storytelling that we have inside of comic books. And that was my biggest issue with it. It got real stale because a lot of the bullpen for those writers, it was like their soapbox they were standing on. I got sick of it. And so now that that's gone away, we're back to good storytelling, good comic books. And I'm just, I don't know, that's my opinion. I'm on board with it.
I like it.
Let's not forget the fact that Image Comics really came strong in the 2010s with their books, Saga, and all the books that they came out with. That Vertigo was losing a lot of their creators to them.
Yeah, that's
People started
yeah.
gravitating more to Image and putting out a lot of quality books that you would think Vertical would have had. So Image will play the big part.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree with both of you guys. Stay Puft and a little bit with Bob too. I agree with both of them. I mean, honestly, so I like I like Black Label, so I'm liking Black Label right now.
What was the one you just got recently? The
This was the big book that came out. Basketball Heads.
Nice.
I still haven't read it yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading it.
That was really good. I read that. I enjoyed it. I read it. It's really good. Oh yeah, the Harley book you were talking about. I'm gonna have to go across the room for a second. So give me 1 second.
Yeah.
You're good. It's all the way. It's all the way on the other side of the room. Yeah.
I want to thank everybody in the chat tonight. Sam, Biggie Shack, even Kung Fu Barbarian. Thank you, everybody. Everything.
I'm going to say, yeah, you're right. The bigger format, magazine style, because I'm used to reading magazine style myself, the style book. These Black Labels are a nice looking book. Big panel.
Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking. But maybe I'll give DC. I should read more DC and have more DC in my life.
It's okay. So what you prefer?
What's that?
That's what you prefer. One?
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know by now, anybody new comes to this and checks this out. Kaiowaka's from New Zealand, so he's like more. He's my doctor. If I want to know anything about Doctor Who, the guy's the place to go. Doctor Who collection is amazing. X-Men collection too. It's amazing.
I love that. I have a little pug dog, and her name is River Song. So
nice.
We're all Whovians over here.
Yeah. That's awesome. I could talk for hours about Doctor Who.
I bet. That's awesome.
Me and Ray, we did a quiz the other night on Classic Who, and I did all right.
he got about 90% of all of the questions right. We did classic, modern, and on the master. And he aced it.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Sorry, guys. Trying to keep up with everybody.
That's why I Barbarian.
All right. Okay. What did I say? There was something else. All right. I have a question, and what I'm going to do, and you don't have to answer this, Jeff, because you've heard me say it a million times. My Jeff is for Kaiowaka, Stay Puft, Bob.
1,000 times.
Right, 1,000 times. I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I'm going to put it up there. You guys can read it, and I'll read it to you. But this is usually what I ask all my guests for the first time. And this is it. What does thinking outside the box mean to you? And each one of you answer it separately. So think about it. And then if you can think about it and answer it, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
But, well, you gave me the question yesterday, so I'm ready to answer. How about that?
Awesome.
You said
what does it mean to me to think outside the box? Well, I've thought long and hard about that. And I'll just be honest, thinking outside of the box doesn't come naturally to me, especially in new situations.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, where I have found thinking outside the box comes, and this is what it means to me, is when I've mastered something. Mm-hmm. Bruce Lee said that Kung Fu was the mastery of anything that you apply yourself to. And so if you're a piano player and you master the piano, that's your Kung Fu. Or if you're a great artist and you master your crafted art, that's your Kung Fu. And when you get to the level of mastery at that point, because you've now dealt with the realm of whatever it is that you applied yourself to, now you know the areas where you can think outside the box, where you can apply yourself and go beyond what you've learned and the arena that you're playing in. And so usually when I get to a level of where I've mastered something, then thinking outside the box becomes natural. Until then, it's not a natural thing that comes to me. And so, I mean, I was thinking about that all night, and really, that's when I know that I've mastered something. That's when I can start thinking outside the box. That's my answer, guys.
Dude, that was an awesome answer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so well thought. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was a great answer.
Yeah.
I loved. It reminds me of his old
Mhm.
about dropping a pebble into the water and watch the ripple effect and what happens. That guy was full of wisdom. I love it.
Come on.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
I'd say
I always thought like thinking outside the box was thinking of solutions that you normally wouldn't think of, or that's something that's, all right, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work. So now I got to come up with something creative and something new, And that's pretty much what I always assume thinking outside the box is you're reaching outside to another train of thought. You're reaching to something that you don't know of, and then you find the idea that you never really thought of before, and you say, wow, this can work. Maybe I could write this in the story, and it's completely different from anybody else who wrote in similar stories. Because one thing we know about comic books is that a lot of writers can tend to fall into that trap of repeating the same story beats and stuff like that. You see tropes coming, like we see all the same tropes and stuff like that, where you're like, man, I felt like I read this before. It's not new. So when you think outside the box, you come up with something different and deviate from what is traditional and say, I want to add something new to this. I want to come up with something that's different, that's more unique, and that people won't see coming. So that's how I kind of view thinking outside the box. Yeah. And that's, Bob, what Bob was saying was just 100% on point. I like that he used the master Bruce Lee on that. So that was pretty cool.
Very cool. Heck yeah. Nice. Love it.
Thanks very much, guys.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm going to give this a go.
Awesome.
I've got to think outside the box on how I am going to solve my problem with getting myself an X-Men #1. Now, that's going up in price, that book. So I've got to work out how I'm going to get this book, and that means problem solving. So do I sell some of my comics? Do I sell some of my collection? Do I try and save? I don't know yet. I haven't solved it yet, but I've got to, or else I'm going to miss the boat. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next 6 months, trying to solve that problem I have. Yeah, that's my answer to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Means it's something different to everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Rayward, how about you, buddy?
I know it's going to sound a bit generic, but
no, all good.
For me, you use unconventional methods to achieve your goal. For me, okay, the way that I can compare it is working with my dad in a carpentry shop. He's old school. He learned how to do things one way.
Yep.
And me being younger, I might not be able to do how he does, but I can use another method to get the same cut on the,
Master.
So it's for me, that's what thinking outside the box is.
Okay, cool, very cool, awesome. Thank you for that very much, gentlemen. I have my last question, and then we can just have some fun. Okay, talk about whatever you want to talk about. I do have a couple books I pulled because of something special that happened this weekend. The new Terminator movie was out, so I pulled out most of my Terminator collection, and we'll show some. And I got a couple of Biggie Shack, or sorry.
Iggy!
Iggy's in the house. I keep seeing it pop up. Gotta make sure everybody gets a shout out really quick. That Chris in the house.
Just steal it. I love it.
Yeah, and I know Biggie's been using my intro for his.
Yeah, I noticed that, Jeff. I was like, yo, that sounds like Jeff's.
Yeah, he's been using my intro for yeah. I'm like,
Joe, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
I heard it. I'm laughing because it fits him too. That's
all right. Let's see here. What are we echoing? Hold on. Okay, so the next one I have, and this is pretty much, I'll put it right on the bottom. Have any inspirational
Rob,
ideas
squirrel because
What'd you say, bud?
I just look at it as continue to grow the community. You know, that's my biggest thing with yeah, but I just want to continue to grow the community. You know, we have a lot of awesome people in the community, and this is my first time meeting Kyle Walker, Everything Comics, and Ray Ray.
Yeah, man. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing to continue to come in contact with new people and build a relationship like how it was when I first started on Instagram. And, you know, ever since I started building a relationship with people and they send me AOKs and stuff, it's just been a tight-knit community. And now making the leap forward into YouTube, it's been a wonderful transition. You know, doing these live shows, doing my first live show today or yesterday, you know, when it went 3 hours and stuff, but it was so much fun talking with those guys, man. It was just so much positive karma energy that you just want to continue to grow it, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
For me, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would like to see more tag videos. There used to be a lot of tag videos back in the day. People making an idea up and tagging a few people, and they do the video and see how many people do that video, an idea for, you know, whatever it is, top 10 or top certain covers or whatever. I'd like to see more of that again in videos, and run book videos, people showing their runs of books. You know, it might be 50 books or 100 books, whatever. It would be cool.
For me, it's don't worry about what others think, and don't be afraid to go against grain, especially in comic books, because everybody's opinion on something can be different. You can be into variants like that, or you can be into
head right away.
or you can be into Silver Age books or hero books. But
show that one back up. Sorry, keep talking, but show that book again.
But
no, the other one.
But don't go don't hate each other for what others like. I mean, do what you do, collect what you collect, and don't worry about everybody, you know?
Yep.
Have fun.
That's awesome, brother.
Have fun.
Yes.
I'd like to reflect exactly what Stay Puft said about growing the community. I think you know, one of the things that's beautiful about, you know, what we do is no matter where you go, whether you're in a foreign country or in another state or just another part of town, when you meet a bunch of people who are collecting comics or know about comics, we have some common ground. And in that common ground, we come together, and it's amazing from all different walks of life. And I just love that. You know, I got connected to a lot of you people through Bueller from Comics with Bueller. I watched one of his videos. I kind of watched his through one of the Comic Tom's videos, and he had an invite. He said, you know, if you are ever in town, come and have a coffee with you. Coffee's on me. I'm like, man, free coffee. Where's this guy live? And bottom line was he had a little advertisement, and it was a coffee shop that just up the road from me. So I went and met him, and through him, I got to meet Sam from Sam Tangle's Web, and then from there, it just kind of branched out, and I just love this community. I love, you know, how everybody interacts with each other. There's always goodwill, and you know, I agree with that, growing the community. You know, and the question was posed to me yesterday, it was, do you have any words of wisdom for a new collector?
Yes.
So it's kind of different than what was on the screen today. And for a new collector, I would say, don't worry about what anybody else does. Just start collecting what you like, and then branch out from there. And, you know, if you're wondering about other stuff, be open to new stuff, but start with what you like. And, you know, don't be ashamed of that. you can always ask questions of people who have been inside of the collecting for a number of years, and we'll steer you in the right direction. Or you can go to your local comic shop and just say, what's a good starting point for this thing that I like? And I would say that that's some good wisdom for people starting out. But bottom line is, we have this great mix of people who are all different. We're all different in our likes. My buddy Sam out there, he despises DC, but I still love him. We still talk comics, Just kidding, Sam. But bottom line is, I agree with Stay Puft. I mean, grow the community, and however we do that, whether it's through videos or meeting up outside or going to a Comic-Con, do that and connect with people, because it really is an awesome community. I'm really loving being here. Robert, thank you so much for inviting me.
I am so happy you're here.
Absolutely,
thank you so much. That's what this is about. I mean, this is one of the things I've got to say, and my inspirational thoughts, inspiration of people are you guys. You guys alone. Bueller's another one. I mean, the amount of stuff that guy does, all of us. Think about it. We all have this passion. We love to share. We all have different stories. We all have different ways to collect. That's another thing. I'm going to put this on really quick. For all you new collectors out there, anybody new subscribed to the channel, any of these gentlemen on this list, they're all posted on my link on the bottom. You got any questions about protecting your books, what you think you might be interested in, they'd all be more than happy to answer your questions. Any one of us. And I'm just putting it out there, you guys. So I'm sorry to put you on the spot.
That's so good.
We're all good collectors, and it's something we really love. None of the drama here. All good and fun. So, yeah. Okay. Was there anything else, you guys? Stay Puft, anything? Did you want to elaborate on anything else? I have to say, Bob, that was awesome. Stay Puft, that was awesome.
Yeah. That was awesome.
You rocked it.
It was.
You rocked it. You rocked it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That was beautiful, you guys. Okay, so Bob, your specialty in collecting, you like, from what I know, from what I've seen and what I've heard from you, you like autographed books, right? You collect DC books? That's your favorite?
Yeah, I do. I've collected books for a number of years. I think I said it in one of my videos. When I was a kid growing up, I was just like Brian Michael Bendis. I wanted to know the names of those guys, where it said inks by, where it said pencils by, where it says written by. Because
your collection is pretty extensive, isn't it, on your autographed ones?
I'm saying that again.
Your certified graded collection. That's pretty massive, isn't it?
It's not that big yet. I just got back into collecting within the last 2 years. And so, one of the things that excited me is, I'll just be honest. When Stan Lee passed away,
yep.
I got really upset that I had missed out on getting some stuff signed by him,
right.
meeting him. And I thought to myself, I don't want to ever miss that again. I really want to go out and meet these guys and show my appreciation for for the craft that they've created that has given me so much entertainment. Oh, yeah. I love this stuff, guys. And being able to meet some of these guys and get their autographs is like a little time capsule in history of when I met them. And that became even better than just reading the books and collecting them, just to meet these guys. So yeah, it's become my thing. So I love going to cons and meeting with the creators. I take books, I get signed. And I've got a pretty good collection starting to grow. It's not huge,
no,
but it's become my thing. I love it.
That's cool. Very, very cool. Anybody else want to iterate on anything? Stay Puft.
My style of collecting is my background was UK comics growing up, because over here that's what we got. A lot more UK stuff than American books. I wasn't really into superheroes. It's more into science fiction comic books. So you had a comic book called Star-Lord. It was a UK comic, and a comic book called 2000 AD. This book right here, featured Judge Dredd. It's a weekly comic. So that was what I was obsessed with, this book. And then war books, war comics. Battle comic. And so I got into comics that way, and then it grew. I found Marvel. I love Marvel. And then I got into the X-Men. It was X Factor, the Mutant Massacre, about, 87, 86 was it, when that came out? So when I started reading the X-Men, and I've been obsessed with the X-Men ever since. My goal is to complete Volume 1 of the X-Men, and then all the other X-Men titles that have got X-Men in it, which I'm doing a fairly good job at the moment.
Oh, you are. You're doing beautiful.
Yes.
How many left now on your X-Men run?
It's under 10, I think. I just bought 3 issues this past week, so it's getting close. Yeah. But the problem is they're 3 of the most expensive issues now that I have to get.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
But yeah.
Oh, hold on, Steve Bob. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's the one time I met Stan Lee.
Oh, beautiful, man. I can see him now. I can see him. Oh, that's awesome, Stay Puff.
Awesome, buddy.
Yeah, I elected for the photo over the signature, and I wish I had gotten the signature, but I'm still just happy that I at least got to stand next to him.
Absolutely.
To meet the legend himself, And I know people give him flack because of the whole thing with Jack Kirby and stuff that.
So that was conflict of interest between them both. It had nothing to do with the creative side.
Yeah,
nothing
but Stan was such a charismatic person that it'd be blasphemous if you don't get a chance to meet him.
Absolutely.
So I remember that year. It was the year before he died. I finally said, we're going to get this photo op and we're going to take a picture with Stan Lee. And I remember after that shot, in typical Stan fashion, he said, "Great shot, guys." And it was like, oh, man. To hear the legend say that, it was like, man, that's typical Stan. It's great to hear him say that. And, it was awesome, man. It was awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, they would have been.
That's a memory you should always cherish, Stay Puff, because even some of us older guys didn't get a chance to do that. So that's an awesome story, man.
Thanks, man.
I have, for me, it was Doctor Who when it comes to meeting famous people. Me and my mate stalked, and I'm sorry I shouldn't say that, but we purposely went to Auckland, New Zealand, to a show that Peter Capaldi, the 12th Doctor, was doing. And we left the show early and we hung around a side door for about 15 minutes, and there was 3 other people there. And I got the privilege of meeting one of the doctors, and he was great. And I was like, I was a grown man, but I was like a little kid. And he was great to me. Got my photo, got heaps of things signed, and I will never forget it. Never forget that moment.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Can any of you see this picture here?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
There is a poster that I have been working on for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It's got all of the greatest signatures of people who worked on the Daredevil book. That's my favorite character. And that poster was in Stan Lee's house 2 days before he died. Roy Thomas actually signed the poster there, and Stan Lee's handler wouldn't allow him to sign anything over 11 by 16, and so he did not sign it. But I do have a lot of other great legends on there. I got John Romita Jr., Frank Miller, Bill Sienkiewicz. I mean, Marv Wolfman. I mean, I got so many signatures on here. I got 7 more signatures to go. When I'm done with it, just as a tribute to Stan Lee. First of all, I'm going to keep it in my house for a year. I'm going to enjoy it for a year. When I'm done with it, I'm going to have it auctioned off, and I'm going to donate the funds to the Hero Foundation. And
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
So I'd like to share that with you guys.
Yeah,
that's an awesome idea, man.
That's really cool.
And it's been so much fun just getting all them signatures, man. I got to tell you.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, all the lines, standing in lines, absolutely.
For sure.
Meeting them, talking to them. That's
it's been amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jeff, you got anything to say? You got something to show and talk about?
Something to show. Yeah, I actually got to meet one of my idols this week. Got to meet my idol. One of the actually today is James Hahn, who played Lo Pan. I grew up with this movie, so it was kind of cool meeting him. It was really cool, really nice, really funny too.
Very cool.
And then I got one book going, getting off sent to CGC. So, and then I got the pop too.
That is so cool. And you signed that too. That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah, he signed that. Yeah,
I see
and
that.
he signed he signed twice. He signed right here too on the box.
Oh,
Nice.
very, very cool.
I
It's
love
really
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and
is
I got a
such a cool
COA with
movie,
it too. So
That is
Yeah.
so awesome.
Well, now I got to show something to everybody. You're going to love this, you guys. This is right what Jeff is talking about. You ready? I'm going to show you. This is a 91-year-old man, you guys. Everybody in the chat, you ready? Here it comes. Boom. Look at that. Yeah, you see that smile on his
that's a biggie.
Sign autograph.
That's a biggie.
Yeah, you got to figure which hand he's actually doing the low pan
I
with.
see that.
That was dude.
And that's
Guys,
that's Wonder
70
Woman
bucks.
too.
For him,
Yeah, I know. I know.
for him doing that, it's $70. For him standing there
$70.
signing it and you guys taking a picture, that's $70.
70 bucks. Wow.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
So what
If
else?
it's at the booth, it's 70.
That's still cool though. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, for sure.
What else is cool?
I didn't meet Joe today. Joe was supposed to be there. I didn't meet Joe, but I met a whole bunch of horror YouTubers. Like they do like haunted houses and stuff. Some YouTubers from that do adventures and horror.
Where you're
Yeah.
at today. Tell everybody, Jeff, where you're at today.
Oh, Spooky Empire. So it's a horror convention. It's Robert's. It's pretty much Robert's type of place, man. Because a bunch of stuff was like almost every booth reminded something of Robert. Like said, Robert would get something from every booth almost. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it's your type of con, Robert. Because we went looking around.
Probably
what
has a
this
funny
is.
comment.
I was looking at that and looking at Biggie there. It was like, wow, really? Oops. I slipped a finger in.
A great time. My favorite memory of today.
Oh my God.
My favorite memory of today. One of my favorite memories of today is him all in costume, walking out and saying, "I gotta go piss," in the costume. When he was dressed all up in the Lopez goes, I gotta go piss. And he just walks with his handler and everything, walks to the bathroom, all in low pen get up.
That's great.
Like he goes, dude, I gotta go. That was the most memorable part, man. Like he was all dressed up already. He walks in, he's going you know how he does it in the movie where he goes he says a couple of lines. He said a couple of lines from the movie, and then he goes, "Oh, I gotta go piss." Right after.
That's great.
That's one of the memories of today, man. It was like that. But the Bruce Campbell line, the Elvira line was ridiculous. How long those were.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
My friend went
This
to the Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi line. He waited 3 hours. My friend waited 3 hours in the line for the Sam Raimi thing,
Wow.
for the Sam Raimi photo op and for the Sam Raimi signature. And,
Wow.
and then some people were still waiting in line after he was. So and the line kept on growing. Like it wrapped around the whole convention center almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was just for Bruce Campbell and then the Evil Dead guys.
Did you see Bruce?
Army of Darkness guy. Yeah, we actually saw him.
How was
We
he?
saw him.
Was he pretty nice?
Yeah, nice. Old, but nice.
That's what we have to live up to. Us old guys, yeah. Okay.
Hey, he may be old, but he's still groovy. That's for sure.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, you would have laughed. He wore a red velvet smoke jacket.
He still
That's what he was wearing.
came out.
Like a red.
He still came out in the Elvis suit.
Oh yeah. That would have. Yeah, Bubba Hotep. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be hilarious. So you had a pretty good day then.
The only ones I didn't see was Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi I didn't see, but his brother I saw. Raimi I didn't see. I think Raimi was still stuck taking pictures when we walked by.
Wow.
Yeah, I just saw the picture with Boatwright getting his arm signed by the creature of the Black Lagoon.
Yeah,
that was pretty awesome.
That was badass. He's thinking about doing a tattoo.
Yeah, no, he got it. He got it there.
Yeah.
Did he get the tattoo?
Yeah, he got the tattoo there. So
you had him sign it and then do the tattoo over it, right?
Yeah, he got it. He got the signature. Yep.
So he went with that. That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I tried to jump on with Stay Puff. Stay Puff can tell you. I tried to jump on and I kept freezing at the con. I tried to jump on twice at the con and it just kept freezing up on Stay Puff.
Yeah.
Y'all threw y'all bad internet lag on my show. Yeah.
So, quick question, Ray, do you have any big things you'd like to go to? Any conventions or like that? Anybody you'd like to meet?
Well, there's quite a few people I'd like to meet, but being in the area that I am, the closest con where any of the bigger name people would go to would be Memphis. So that's an hour and a half, and I don't have a vehicle, so I'd have to rely on someone else, and the opportunity doesn't come up often. But I would like to meet Scott Collins and Howard Porter, because both of them are, while they've only been in the business 30 years or whatever, they're both big Flash artists, and so I'd like to be able to meet them. Although I did get the chance to get Evan to get Scott Collins' signature for me.
Nice. Let's see the book. Let's see the book, Ray. You took it away too fast.
It's a newer book, but yeah, got that last year.
It's a great cover with Captain Cold.
Yeah.
But other than that, can't really think of anyone else off the top of my head.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, Jeff. I would have went to that real redhead. See, anybody that doesn't know this, and I do.
Yeah.
Elvira is a beautiful.
I do. We saw her.
Yeah. Red hair, not black hair.
We saw her.
Redhead. That's a redhead.
So G-Man,
yes,
would you, if the opportunity rises where you can only get one picture with her, would you get the picture with her as her natural stuff, or would you get her as Elvira?
Natural stuff.
Natural self, huh?
Natural self.
Yep. Got to see the
we saw her
redhead.
as Elvira. We didn't see her as.
I want to see the real person.
Yeah, I don't think we saw. Yeah, we didn't see her as redhead.
You didn't see her the redhead? Have you guys ever watched her interviews with her books and stuff?
We saw her as
I see Boatwright's in the chat.
Whoa! I can't see the chat. It's slow.
we were just talking about him.
Yo, congratulations!
Yeah, we were just talking about.
Any day of the week. Awesome.
It was so much fun going with them, but they surprised me too.
No.
They surprised me because Steve goes, "Oh, I'll go," and then Joe, I'm going too. I'm like, "Great." That was so much fun going with them.
It's always fun going in the group.
You know, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know that next year down in Florida, what's that con, Jeff?
MegaCon.
MegaCon? Yes.
MegaCon's in Florida.
And there's a ton
MegaCon.
going down there.
MegaCon.
Going down there. Everybody's going down there.
Everybody on this panel's invited.
I go so bad. Oh my god. It'd be one huge party the entire weekend. You realize that, guys, right?
Oh,
Well,
When,
Robert, if you want this, you have to come down.
What?
Robert, if you want, you have to come down to MegaCon.
Oh, what is
I
this?
said, if you want this, you have to come down to MegaCon.
Okay.
If you want this,
Hey, the
then you
icing
have
on the
to come
cake
down to
is-
MegaCon. If you want
with
this,
Bueller coming down, that's like the icing on the cake right there.
Oh, big time.
yeah,
Come on.
I can't wait to
yeah,
meet Bueller.
it's icing on
And
the
then you
cake.
got
Yeah.
Comic Books NYC. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that's bombs being dropped. Him and
Yeah.
Bueller? Wow.
It's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
And I know Sam, he's in the chat. I know he talking about he wants to come too.
I think he is going. I think Sam is
Yeah.
going. Sam
Oh,
will
that'd be cool. Usually have great fun.
Better.
be one group of people. There's a
But-
bunch of people.
It's a little sometimes.
Well, now I'm going to have to look into this because if
Yeah.
all those guys are going down, man, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it'd be-
Joe, I couldn't put that on there, dude. It was a little much.
Yeah. The panel's invited. The whole panel is here today.
I have to
Yeah.
read these before I post them up here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, Kyle, I'm sure you'll enjoy this. But, when I was at the
I'm going to
Washington,
convince Miss G. You got a gift down here you need to pick up.
when I was at the Washington State SummerCon, I was at the Chris Claremont panel, the one
Oh,
that
nice.
the one that Bueller was mediating, and
Yeah.
I was like right there in the front row with those guys. But I got to meet him, take a picture with him, got a bunch of books signed by him. It was an absolute experience. I got to tell you, the only book I didn't get signed was this one here.
Oh, nice.
Next time, one of my favorite X-Men. Can anybody tell me what the special thing about this book is? I'll tell you what it is. It's the first appearance of the fastball special, guys. First time that Wolverine got thrown by Colossus.
Yep.
Nice. Hey, is it not true? Is it not true? Since we all have to get politically correct, is it not true that if I'm
Yeah,
not
it's pretty cool, man.
That's very
That
cool.
was awesome.
Go ahead, bud.
I can stay with
Well,
Joe. It says
What?
in the chat. Oh, it says Joe. It says you can stay with me, Kyle.
Yeah.
For me, if I want the creator I want to meet, like I'd love to meet Chris Claremont, John Byrne, and Brian Boland.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Brian Boland, like I don't know if you know this, but he did Dredd in his early days. He did the iconic Judge Dredd. He's just my favorite artist of all time. Just right up there for me. So yeah, that's who I'd love to meet.
Yeah, John Byrne's on my bucket list as well.
Yeah. Because I got a guy to get me some Chris Claremont X-Men books autographed, the Shadow King book, First Appearance of Shadow King, and some other stuff. But yeah, it would be cool to get like John Byrne's signature on that book and the other one I've got. There's a couple of books I've got, and so
Awesome stuff.
maybe one day.
Come on. I felt like I cut you off there, Robert. What were you saying?
I was gonna say it, and I changed my mind. I changed my mind. That was too good. What you guys are saying. That's good.
Yeah.
You're all good. Does anybody have any other books you want to show? Anything you would like to show tonight? Oh, there we go, buddy. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. Some nice books. Oh,
Nice.
This was I got this from a Strictly Comics raffle, and y'all talking about creators y'all want to meet.
Yep.
George Perez is the one that I missed out the most on.
Yeah.
I saw him at MegaCon, but his line was capped every time I went by there.
Yeah.
And when he having panels and stuff, I could never get a chance to meet him. And the sad part was, it was his last time at MegaCon because of the whole political situation with Trump, and that he wasn't going to go to the Trump states, and Florida's a Trump state. So I was like, damn, man, I missed the chance to meet this guy, because he's a very nice man. You know, every time I see pictures and videos of him, man, he loves giving out hugs. He loves meeting his fans. Yeah. And I got a couple of signature books, but I never met the man, and I really wanted to meet him. And that was probably one of my biggest regrets that time he was at MegaCon, is to not get in line at the very moment to meet him, because he was doing sketches and everything.
Well,
it's pretty cool.
Well, I got a little bit.
Be jealous of me though. My first call.
I know that he's retired, and he retired because of his eyesight. He's pretty much going blind. But he retired from the con scene. He retired from comics. But I got a friend who owns a company called Desert Wind Comics, and they do a lot of exclusive signings with a lot of the legends that are out there. And they got a deal in the works with George Perez that is in the works right now. So you can still actually send books in for him to sign. And the cool thing about it is that when you do that, you can send him messages and he'll correspond with you. And so you may not be able to sit face to face with him, but you still might be able to correspond with him if you send some books in and let him know what it is that you want signed, what it is that you like about his stuff, or just have maybe have a question for him. And so we should be hearing pretty soon when they have these private signings. Yeah. And but you can go to their website. It's Desert Wind Comics. They do a lot of the private signings with legends that don't go to cons anymore. And that's a great way for you to be able to still get your book signed. And with a bunch of them, you can actually correspond with them too.
Can you say it one more time, buddy?
Desert Wind Comics. They're in Las Vegas.
Very cool.
Yeah, so tape up. You may not be able to stand in front of them and meet them. I know that's the same thing that I had going on, but you can still send books in and get them signed, and you still have a chance to correspond with them, which is the next best thing.
Cool.
I'll just, like I said, I seen Peter Capaldi. I just had the book down there. I'll just show you. That's the book I got signed by him, and Jenna Coleman the year before. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this book.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, that's just hidden back there. I'll just keep that out of the way.
Yeah, you don't want that ruined. No.
No.
Go ahead, bud. Ray.
I've got a few books that I can show.
You go right ahead. Absolutely, that's what this is about. Share
I'll go ahead and share these. I'm not sure how long they'll be able to be on, but we got Justice League of America 217.
Listen really quick. There's no rush for anybody unless you want to get out. If you want to tap out, you can tap out if you're tired. Otherwise, this can go on for a while if you want. We're all having a good time. Everybody having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
Okay, good. No pressure, brother. No pressure.
I'll go ahead and show everything. That way there it's already showed, and then if I have to, I don't,
All right, brother, go ahead.
But got that. It's one of the So Much Fun Inc. Variants. These are fairly uncommon to find. They did for both DC and Marvel.
I've got the first Mr. Sinister one of those variants I do in my collection.
I like the Justice League of America. I've got quite a few of those myself. Those are really good.
Yeah.
Especially some of these runs.
This is a fairly new book, but I figured, Halloween just passed. And
Nice.
That's the only Halloween style book I have.
Very cool.
I'm a huge
got all of the.
Love it.
You're a Flash fan?
Absolutely.
Barry, Wally, Jay, or Bart?
I'm old school. I'm always Barry. I love Wally. I know Wally is he's considered one of the greatest comic book characters of all time. But I love Barry Allen, man.
Yeah, I'm a Barry guy too.
Come on, that's awesome.
Let's see here. I've got the volume 1 for Justice Society.
Oh, when was that, dude? When was that? What?
This was
Is that a bronze book or a silver book? What is that?
It's 1991.
Okay.
But this was their first volume that was just titled Justice Society of America. So it's number 1 with Jay Garrick, 2 with Black Canary.
Wow, those are kind of cool. Those are cool.
3 with Alan Scott.
Nice.
4 with Hawkman.
So what's your favorite out of the Society, the Justice Society? What is it you really like about it? Just out of curiosity.
They're just the originals, you know. I don't know what specific that I like about them, you know, just that they were what led to what we have now.
Okay. So those books, they look like they're like, what is it? He said those came out in the 90s, right?
Yeah, early 90s, 1991, like 92, something like that.
How did we do them from an older time? They got a classic look to them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Who was it on there? I can't pronounce names. There's Flash, Hawkman, Green Lantern, and Black Canary.
Nice.
And then them together, and then with Starman.
Starman, yeah. I had a bunch of him. Yeah, freaking cool.
Let's see, I'll show this one first since it's older. Doom Patrol 108.
Nice. Now that is, yeah, I'm loving that. Loving that.
I got lucky and found this one in 50 Cent bin, but Showcase 94. That's the first new Doom Patrol.
Dude, I almost grabbed that tonight. It's funny. I almost pulled that out of the box. That's hilarious. I
was shocked to come across this one in 50 Cent bin.
That's pretty cool.
For the Western fans, we've got Rawhide with Clint Eastwood on the cover there.
Nice. Very cool.
That's great.
Sweet.
My Greatest Adventure number 46.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not sure what number this is. I knew what.
Was that a German tank on the front cover?
No, that's a
it's a crane. That's what it is.
There you go.
What beast was that on that cover? Does it say?
I've got no clue. It just says I was master of an alien creature.
Okay, cool.
Not sure what number this is because it's kind of missing. But
Greatest Adventures. Center.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Number 70. We've got some Gorgo.
Corgo. Ha! Wow. Hello,
Oh.
Never even heard of that. It looks like a cool kaiju book.
It does look like that.
Yeah, it was based off of a movie. Our Army at War, number 138.
Ooh, those are good. I have a bunch of those too. I have a bunch of runs of that. It's really good.
This one's seen better days, but sorry, I'll move along real quick here.
No,
So Archie.
We have some Archie fans out there. Big time. There's a few people like Archie.
Y'all might get a kick out of this one. Archie number 120. You got Archie in there being a player. It's Jughead spraying on there saying, It's still raining, Veronica. I guess you'll have to stay longer.
That's great. That's great.
That's the old school moves right there.
Mhm. Last two, let's see. Adventures of Bob Hope, number 82.
Whoa.
No way. I haven't seen one of those in years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I have.
That was one of the first Silver Age books I picked up.
That's sweet.
Mona Lisa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Who's the white
And-
guy? The guy in the white hair.
I've got no clue.
Merlin? Is that supposed to be Merlin?
I don't know.
Looks like
Looks like Sarah Man.
Van Gogh? Van Gogh? Who is that?
Van Gogh,
I
Leonardo.
don't
Did
know.
Leonardo have long hair like that?
It looks like Christopher Lee.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Leonardo? Yep, Leonardo. Cool. I like art. I noticed it right away.
And then last book for the Cowboys fans,
Right here, buddy. Right here.
Tom Landry and the Dallas Cowboys. This is the more common one out of
Yeah.
Cool.
There was another one that that's rare than that one is, but that's all that I have to show.
Is that gridiron? We're talking NFL. Is that NFL? Is it
Yeah, American football.
Yeah. American football? Okay.
Very cool. Da Vinci. Yeah, so I thought it. Yeah.
I've got a parcel. Which
Yeah,
is,
absolutely. Oh, you have an AOK tonight, don't you?
yeah, this is from Matilda Gothica. Is that how you pronounce her name? From Israel. I think she does drawings,
Okay.
and it's my dress. There you go. There's my dress, everyone. So she sent me something. I think it's a drawing that she did ages ago on Instagram. So I thought, why not? I'll just do it here. See what she gave me. Oh. I'll just rip that.
You haven't opened it yet. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good actually. I've just seen it. So I'm a big Dread fan,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool, Kyle.
and
Who's
she's
that?
actually got a bit of stubble and a moustache. And
Nice. Okay, so where'd she send that from? Where's she from?
Israel,
Israel.
wherever she
Yeah.
is, yeah. So that's pretty cool. That's going
That's
to my
really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Israel. If you're ever on here and you see this is beautiful.
That is actually really good.
That's really
I mean, I was doing a bit today. I don't know if you know this, but I can draw a wee bit, and I was mucking around with my pencils today. And you probably can't see it, but
that's better right there.
I was doing a bit of drawing myself today. So,
Great.
but that is really awesome. So I'm going to have to message her and probably do another video. Just
Show it one more time. Close up. Show it close up real quick. There we go. Nice. James autographed it too. That was great.
yeah,
Awesome.
And
that's really cool.
it looks like the Carl Urban.
Yeah,
Thread.
Carl Urban, who was a Kiwi as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. International Stream Love. Yep. Thank you guys. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I got notifications coming up.
yeah, I know.
Sorry about that. There we go.
So I have a little something
I
for
didn't meet Joe today, like he was saying.
Jeff. Go ahead. What were you saying, bud?
Yeah, I didn't. Joe said he was going to be at Spooky. I said Joe said he was going to be at Spooky. Joe 4771 was supposed to be at Spooky. Didn't see him today. We walked the whole con. Me, Steve, and Jim walked the whole con today. Jim couldn't walk the whole con, so we just did a quick walk through the con.
So,
Hey,
think about. Go ahead.
Let me show this for you, Robert. I know you love redheads. I know you love redheads.
Listen, you guys, don't get me wrong. It's like,
Let me give you
Bunch of
your
cool
redhead.
Look at that.
dude, that is a badass cover. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. That is
Yeah.
nice.
You know, I
Nice.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Freaking awesome. What is that? Which edition is that? Which one?
this is the first volume of the Dynamite run,
Okay.
and then the other one was Queen Sonya. Is a Bondage cover.
Oh, those are cool. Those are cool. Very, very cool. Nice.
Yeah, figure I bust out some Red Sonya.
Thank you, buddy. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. That's very cool.
That's cover right here.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Ooh, that looks like Miss G if I put armor on her.
Yeah, make sure you show her this.
Yeah, I will. He's got thick red hair like that. Yep.
Nice.
Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like that. See, I have a lot of her first runs or older ones.
I have two.
I don't have any of her new stuff. Nice. Nice, nice. Very nice.
Figure I'll show you some Red Sonya for your redhead.
Thank you, buddy.
They are cool. They are very cool.
Yeah, they are.
Thank you for that. That was awesome. Jeff, you got anything, buddy? Come on, you always got some good books. This is late night. People want to see those cool books. He's too tired. I feel so bad for
ones?
Jeff right now. He's probably struggling. Anyone? Come on. Do me a favor. As long as it's not
Well, I got.
anything with animals in it. Okay? Oh,
Okay. So you mean no, this one, right? No cow book, right? The notebook.
Nightmare.
Oh man,
Okay.
I think Jeff, I think you always have that book in hands reach just to grab it. Like when you got nothing else to show, let me grab this cow book.
I love it, brother.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Go ahead,
Pretty
buddy.
much.
Go ahead, buddy.
That's pretty much where it's at. It's at hands reach, like pump the
Come on,
for
show
the art
some
book. Frank Cho
show
art book.
some your-
I know you
Oh,
guys
look
haven't
at
seen
that.
it yet.
Beautiful.
There you go, buddy.
Huh?
Show people that. Yeah, show them the art. There you go. That's your favorite. That's you like.
Show them the art.
Just don't get us kicked off now.
You sure?
Yeah, don't get that's all I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go. It's art. Dude, that's artwork. That's okay. As long as it's not like X-rated.
Yeah, like this.
That's art. Yes. See, that's art.
not
Beautiful. No, that's beautiful. That's art.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
good.
Yep.
All good.
Very
Wow.
nice.
Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. Very, very
That's a
nice.
photo. There's a photo.
And it's decent. It's decent. It's not. See, that's that's pretty. That's very pretty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, really, really
Yeah.
pretty. Wow. Can you go back
it's
one?
It's a photo.
Go back one page.
Yeah.
No.
One page.
Yeah.
That one.
No. The next one.
Hold on. I got you. Don't worry.
No, I know you're
It's
cool.
another. I think. Oh no. Here.
No, one more. Go one more. Yep.
One more.
There you go.
Yeah, this one. Redhead.
No, one more.
Thought
One
so.
more.
I thought you would.
I'm missing it. I keep seeing
One
the darn-
more.
Yes, go on more. That's not
One
it.
more.
No,
One
no,
more.
no.
You keep
That's
missing
not
it. You're in the bathtub.
It's a couple pages. It's a few
Beautiful
pages.
shot. There. No.
Look
Oh,
at that.
okay. That's all good. That's
You know, I'm purposely doing that, right? You guys know I'm purposely egging Robert
that
on.
one. That one right there.
That one.
Right there. Put your finger on that one right there in the left. Yeah, that one. Yep. No, over. That one. Yep. Now you can take your finger off her butt. Yep, you got it. That's beautiful. That's so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, we can stop now. We gave everybody what they wanted.
It's step by step though.
Yeah,
It's
see
step
that?
by step to tell you how he did it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
There's two foldouts in here.
See,
There's
that's
like two
artwork.
foldouts in here.
Artwork and
Hold on.
That's art, so that's good. Nothing wrong with
I
that.
got one more. Robert's gonna say this looks like Miss G. I already know he's gonna say that.
There was two
Hold
pictures
on.
you pointed at to look like Miss G. The one with the towel
No,
looked like
this one, the bathtub one. You mean the bathtub one?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No.
I was
That's
doing when I picked it.
She would freaking go. Oh my God, that's totally Miss G. Swear to God, guys. That's
Told
my
you.
wife right
Told
there.
you guys.
What's
I
her
knew he
name?
would.
That's beautiful.
I knew he would.
That's great. Oh my goodness, beautiful.
Oh, and it's. Oh yeah, I showed you guys that one. There's 2 photos in this book.
Sure,
And
go
actually
ahead.
him talking about it. It's actually him talking about how how he pencils and stuff like that, and yeah, right here. Talks about how he pencils stuff, and
That's art. That's an art book. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all good. He's showing the beautiful parts of a woman, I noticed. He's got a thing for the back and the rear, I noticed. Very nice.
and for thicker women too. Nothing against that, but I'm saying he likes thicker women too. Like how Buzz likes to say he likes the thicker girls.
Oh, hey, the Morgan Anna. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, the beautiful back muscles on that is really cool.
Yeah, it actually shows you from pencils to art, like from all the way from. See, it tells you on the bottom of the book, like how he did it.
That book. What's his name? It was on the top cover on the front. On the front, who was it? Who's the
Frank
artwork?
Cho.
Frank Cho. Okay.
Frank Cho.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My
The guy that did the cow book. The guy that did the cow book. This one. The guy that did this.
Did that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
The same guy?
The same guy.
You're not going to page, but I'm telling you, he does a really good job. He does a good job in the models. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's not crude like that cow book.
Yeah.
Look at Steve Puff. He's holding his head like I did that day. I'll tell you, little Steve Puff, you have to.
Here it is. Here's the other photo I wanted to show you guys.
When he did that
other photo.
Look, it was hands down win.
Other photo.
Very nice, buddy.
Here's the other one.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
You good?
See, here's the photo.
Oh, look at that.
Very pretty. Very pretty.
Yeah.
Love the shading.
Yeah. All right.
I already told people that the only way they can see this book is on Robert's channel, anyways. The only way they get to see this book is on Robert's channel.
It's not crude. It's art. All right. We're not talking crude. So I got something I have something to show, something I think Stay Puff would like to see, and maybe a few other members out there. But Stay Puff here is a really big Ghostbusters fan, and I was going through some stuff, Yep, Ghostbusters 2. I pulled this out.
Nice.
And I pulled out another one that was pretty rare, and this is just before the movie got jumped out, but it was this one.
Man, I haven't seen that in years.
Very cool.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
It's pretty cool.
So now we know what to look for Stay. Now we know, me and Steve know what to look for Stay Puff. Try to find one.
I remember going to that movie for its premiere in New Zealand with
Stay
my
Puff,
Yeah.
brother, send me your address. It's yours. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, man, really?
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
How do you get that one too? You have a second copy, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm apparently thinking that this would be considered like, all right, you see the second where it says second issue on the top? This is what they would consider probably like a variant cover that they call variants now. You know how they make different reprints of books?
Yeah.
That's a variant for back then, I think. All right. So just make sure you send me the address and you'll get it. All right. You'll get it with those 2 books. I'll put it in your box.
Man, I appreciate this, Robert. You know,
come on,
I
man.
appreciate that, man. Because
No,
you really caught me off guard. You
dude,
caught me off guard when you said that book. I was like, wow, I've never seen that
It's
before.
pretty cool.
Never seen that one before.
Now
And
you
you know, I love collecting some of the photo variants of the recent IDW stuff. I try and get the photo variants of the Ghostbusters together, you know.
That's what
I love
figured.
that stuff.
That's what I figured. And you know, why not? Okay, so I got some more here. Now, I was showing Stay Puft some stuff because the last time you were on a show, we were talking about one of these great comedy movies. If you guys haven't seen it, it's a must watch. But it was Mars Attacks. If anybody hasn't seen the movie was
I love that.
well, I was at a garage sale 2 years ago. It was an indoor garage sale. So like February, whatever here is like 40 below zero at that time. And there's an indoor garage sale they have every year in this town that's like 20 miles away. I went through there going through stuff, and I seen this guy that had some comic book related stuff. And on the top shelf, I don't think he realized what he really had. And I bought this for like 50 cents. This is an original. This is a Mars Attacks card from the early 60s. And this is a one of a kind. This is from the actual run. This is not a reprint of this card. That's probably $1,000 card in the condition it's in right now.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Very nice.
I love this artwork style. I like this classic look. And there's a few books of the Mars Attacks I have. I have a bunch of them. And here's some more recent ones that I have. And this was Mars Attacks. This is actually, I have no idea because I haven't read it yet, so I'll have to look it up. But it's sealed in a liner already. That's by IDW. And it came with a card on the bottom of it. That's what attracted me to it because, like I said, look at the art on that. Just friggin' awesome. And it tells a whole story through the card series, which is pretty cool. You can buy the reprints for it, but really, really neat. And there's one. This one was done by Topps. This one was. The other one was IDW, but I love the art on these covers.
Yeah, that cover is such a badass cover. You know, it's like you just took a chomp out of Earth and said, "This tastes good."
Exactly. Look at that. Oh boy, something bad not going to happen to her. But and then this 3 chomping into a brain, a zombie fire. Not for the kiddies on this. There we go. Issue 4.
So I learned something new tonight. Number one, I didn't know that all these books existed. I didn't even know Topps created comics.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Topps. Yeah. I think Topps has some Jack Kirby comics, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
That's true.
Yeah, the Kirby verse that he did. This is before he passed away. I have a couple of them.
Wow.
Yeah, they're really cool. But they would have sometimes in the Topps version, they would have cards in them, like that last one. They would have cards in the inserts. Look at that one. That one's just
that's amazing.
Nice.
Beautiful work. But I know they just released another line this year, another set. And I think it's like every couple of years I've been noticing that the Mars Attacks line gets another revamp. Oh, hold on, buddy. Wait. I see it coming. Nice. Love it.
That's awesome.
Get right.
That's good.
That's awesome. I love it.
I got this 2 years. About 2 years ago at a MegaCon, the first MegaCon I went to.
Dude, that is awesome. Miss G would love that if she's seen it.
Yeah.
Because my favorite scene in that whole movie.
Yep.
My favorite scene in that whole movie. Sorry, but it was the Senate scene. The Senate scene was great. They need a enema big time. And he's sitting there, and the alien comes out, and he goes, "Oh, they're all happy and friendly." He's like, "Rah rah 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 rah," and all of a sudden takes out his gun, vaporizes the entire Senate.
Yeah, I love that scene.
Yeah, it was great. But it was the politics of the time and stuff. That's one thing cool about some of these movies. It kind of helps you, like, you might not agree or disagree with politics and all that. And this is not all about politics, but it kind of helps you, like, ease your mind a little bit, So it's nice to put a little humor in there. Then a couple, that was for State Puff. And then for this month, or not this month, this weekend, because of Terminator came out, I think, this weekend, didn't it? Terminator, the movie, the new one?
Yeah, came out. Yep.
I'm going to show you the pretty much.
Because they like it. Some people say they don't like it.
Well, I want to see Sarah Connor in it. It looks pretty awesome. Sarah Connor in it. You definitely want. I'm a big fan of that. The classic. So
Linda Hamilton.
what's that, buddy?
Linda Hamilton.
Yep.
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 True story. Linda Hamilton used to live just 2 blocks away from me.
Oh,
Are
did
you
she?
serious?
Cool.
Back in Venice, California, when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I remember first time I came across her, it was when she played with Beauty and the Beast with
Oh, yeah. With
Wait,
Mel
Roman.
Robbins.
the guy
Yeah.
that did the best Hellraiser. That guy. Rob Perlman. Is that his
Yeah,
name?
Perlman. He was Hellboy. But he played the Beast.
He played
the Beast. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He played the
I remember
Beast.
that show.
Yeah, it was a great show for when it came out.
It was, actually.
Look
Yeah.
into what? Tudor Magazine 1940. What? I'm trying to think. What does he mean? Sorry, I was reading the chat.
Miss G, you need to Mr. G. It should be Mr. G. You need to look into something.
Titter Magazine.
Look into Title Magazine 1940.
Just make sure you take note of that.
I will.
Titter. Yeah.
1940. Because I got some old gold books to show you guys too tonight. Oh, the guys, come on. This is
that's probably what it is.
What's that? So back to it really quick. Because Terminator weekend, I'm going to show some of the Terminator books that I have from my personal collection. I'm a big fan of. And I'm going to do it again. And I should have wrote the notes, and I did not write the notes, but we showed these last week. And it's one of the artists on these books. And when I get to it, you guys, somebody can look it up for me. Ray, maybe you can look it up for me. Look up the Burning Earth series for Terminator. And when I get
Alex
to it,
Ross.
Thank you very much.
Alex Ross.
That was his
Alex Ross.
first stuff.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's some of the first Terminators I have.
Nice.
The ones I
I remember
ran.
when that first came out.
Yep.
Since you're gonna do that, give me one.
There you go, buddy.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Got some from WoW. The whole line is like 27 issues so far. But what's cool is it's like written by Fred Schultz, penciled by Tony Inks. Boom. It's got it all in there. And then here we go. This is some of his first works, you guys. I got his entire line, and I've got probably 3 copies each when these first came out. Big fan of this series. It's one of my favorite Terminator runs. And this is some of his work. Because somebody
that's his first
His first
amazing
comic work
artist.
was
Yeah,
Terminator.
there's one. There's
Just
2,
comic works.
Look at that. Beautiful.
2, and then we have. Come on. There's 3.
In my opinion, he's like a top 3 current artist.
Yeah.
Oh, he's amazing. His Immortal Hulk covers are awesome.
And number 4. This is a good run, you guys. It was a great story.
Love that cover.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then this one, I like this because it's the cybernetic eye, and he's looking at what he's grabbing. Sorry,
There's a hidden message in that too, I believe.
is it really?
And all the numbers there.
Is it in the code number?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but yeah, it's I forget what it says, but it's a hidden message within all those numbers.
Interesting. But yeah, there's that. Okay, so that's for Terminator, you guys.
Very, very cool.
I'm not into signed books.
Hey, Robert, let me just show you these real quick.
Absolutely, brother.
These are the only Terminator books I have, and that's the Endgame run.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first
That one on your, that's your right. You're right.
This one?
Really cool. No, the other one.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, turn it just a little. Ah, that is friggin'.
That's nice. Who's the artist?
Yeah, that's who is that?
That's it.
That's some really good work.
I think Bill's something. I can't make it out. I'll check.
Yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I saw it. I had to grab it.
Barbarian Kung Fu. It says
The cover artist John Higgins.
I believe it does say something about comics.
John Higgins.
John Higgins. Okay.
John Higgins. I think he may have done a bit of Dredd back in the day. I think he might have been an artist on Judge Dredd back in the day.
Oh, and this is for like, because I know Bob likes autograph books. This is like probably, I don't know. And this was done by Gail Simone. I won it on auction, and I love this cover. I probably got 10 covers of this damn book. I want to get them graded, slab. And this was this one.
Oh yeah.
And but I hate what the autograph is.
I hate the placement. I hate what the placement is.
There, but it's right there.
That was one of the images on your opening credits, isn't it, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah.
That's great.
Actually, a good book. I love this book. I love the way they made Morbius look in this, and it's actually a good story for the Domino. If you like Domino Run, I did. But yeah, first autograph book. I'll probably just send it to CBS.
No, it's your last book.
What's that, bud?
I said it won't be your last autograph book. That's how it starts.
Oh,
That's right.
I said it won't be your last autograph book. That's how it starts.
It irritates me. It can never be. If you want to get it graded or slabbed, it's like the only company that can do that is what, CBSI. If he's not there. I like that.
CBCS.
CBSI.
Yeah.
CBCS.
Yeah, CBCS.
CBCS, that's right. They'll do authenticating. If you don't have somebody there to, a handler to walk around with you to actually verify the signature when you're there. So if you get it signed and send it in later on, I think I forget the company that they're owned by. They used to do all the cards and stuff. But they'll go ahead and authenticate it.
What were you saying, Jeff? Sorry, bud. Jeff? Hello? Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, look at that.
I'm here.
Look at that.
Yeah, I was saying they Alex Ross.
Alex
Art
Ross
book.
is amazing.
One of my favorite artists, like they said, top 3.
Yeah.
The cover I've really been hunting for a good while, Red Barilla cover. It's like I think it's a 1 in 50 or something like that, but I've been hunting for it.
That one was Season the Blood.
I'll show you guys
River.
now. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah. This one, and then like Stay Puft was saying, the one in the blood is like a 1 in 50, I think. Something like that. If I can turn the page.
That one with the blood made a blue and a red, and then there's actually 2
No,
separate.
that's a different cover. This one is the one that Stay Puft and I are talking about. This one here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the one I've been hunting for forever.
Yeah.
Is that what she's on her planet?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yep. On Yep. That one. And then I'm trying to hunt for all of them, all the Alex Ross ones.
Nice.
Like every favorite artist I like, I want to hunt for all of them.
Yeah.
Like all 3, but I think they're like 1 in 50s and 1 in 100s and stuff like that. So it's going to cost me a little bit.
See how it works.
Yeah. That's how it always works. Yeah. The one cover I like. Yeah. Like it's a lot of art in here.
Yeah.
Way yeah. Like something like this. Like that. Let's see if I can turn the page without doing damage to the book.
Nice. Is that Blue Beetle?
No, that's somebody from Dynamite. Let me hold on.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's a hero from Dynamite. I forgot the American Spy. And it looks like it almost looks like a Blue Beetle, but it's not.
It does. That's how I was thinking. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's funny though. But they're all named the same thing too. Well, there's one character named the Arrow. Instead of Green Arrow, it's named the Arrow. There's another one named I think Bullseye or something like that, and like they don't give them for like their name completely, but they like weird names and stuff like that. Oh, look, a Silver Surfer looking one, right up here. Look, Robert, right? You see it?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. He's a Silver Surfer looking character, I think.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's the name. There's a name right there, if you guys can see it. Don't know if you guys can see it, though.
What does the name say? I can't see it.
The Scarab.
Scarab.
Yeah.
Scarab?
Scarab.
Really?
Yeah, see, it's like blue. Yeah, it's like the Blue Beetle. Did they just give it the opposite name of what Blue Beetle is?
Joe's comment. That's
More believe.
Yeah. Devil, and then I forgot the girl in the red, but the devil and everybody else.
Oh, I know the one in the blue and white, blue and red. Who is that? That's
That's the Golden Age
the
Daredevil.
devil.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That is the Golden Age
No.
Daredevil.
Yep.
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, yeah. Then Green Hornet. You send the
That's-
Green Hornet.
Bruce Lee's originals when he was Bruce Lee.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
There. Yeah. Kind of figured you would. That's why I grabbed it when everybody was talking about Alex Ross.
Dude, it's beautiful.
Thought you guys might like this. I think that's supposed to be a young Bruce Lee. I think supposed to be
yeah.
really young.
That's an awesome book, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I like art books, man. Like if I really like the artist, if I always look to see if they have art books.
Yeah, I've thought of really seriously. There's a few omnibuses I've been thinking about getting. I'm like, wow, some of those things are just bad, but they're so cool. So I showed Bob something, and I think I showed Stay Puff. I did show Kaiowaka, I think, but Bob, I haven't showed this yet. I had a buddy who came over to my house on birthday weekend, actually, and he goes to all these flea markets and all these auctions all the time. He's always looking for fishing lures. You want old fishing lures. So I got a bunch of old fishing lures that go from like the 1950s or something like that. I just gave them to him. And he's like, Robert, anything you're looking for, let me know. And I said, well, you find anything comic book related? And he goes, give me a list. So I gave him a list. Avengers, Nolan Rad, Silver Surfer, all that kind of stuff. You come across it, you know, whatever. I'll pay you for them. He goes, no. If I find them cheap, I'll get them for you. I go, okay, cool. So he comes over to my house, drops off 3 books. He drops off a Casper book that was really good condition. And then he dropped off a little devil without the cover on it, right? And then he hands me this. I was like, what?
Nice.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Avengers 7. It's a rough shape. I mean, it's not in the best shape, but this is like the first Mole Man, I think it is.
Nice.
So cool. This in the condition it's in right now, and this is in rough shape. It's still on the staples. The staples aren't rusted. It just has this bad marking here. I've looked at them on eBay. They're like $100.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
But that's
Love
going
Silver Age Marvel. We do.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Love it.
people love right there. I just like so happy to see that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely showed him some love back because that's like a very hot commodity is old lures and old lures. And so yeah, he did you solid, my friend.
Yeah, he did.
Robert.
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
If you don't mind, Evan who had said something about Titter Magazine. He asked me if I could share screen some images of it for you.
as long as it's not hardcore.
Yeah, it's
I don't mind sex. I don't mind, as long as it's art and it's not bestiality. Okay.
yeah.
It's going to roll the realm here, guys.
But this is what he was talking about.
All right.
This is the type of stuff he was
Go
talking
ahead, share it, buddy. Let's see. Right here. Oh yes, I've seen this.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes.
about. This is what he was talking
Pinup
about.
Girl magazine.
Really, really pretty.
That's cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what the GIs used to get. There's like the pinup girls.
Exactly. Exactly. Look at that good taste. All redheads so far.
Yeah, this was what he was meaning.
No, we just like what you like. That's what it was.
The 40s pinup girl.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really
There was a
cool.
magazine.
So
Yeah.
was that a magazine or was that
Where
a book?
Paulo got his idea, Paulo got his
Really.
ideas from, or from that.
Nice. Nice, nice. It's funny the name though. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The name gets me. That's great. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that much. That was very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate it.
So I got a couple of books I picked up this week.
Absolutely, brother. I got some more in front of me, but go ahead.
But you guys, you already know I'm a huge Daredevil fan.
Absolutely.
And, so I got some books for a really good price this week. Number one, I got this one, Silver Age number 38. It's one of my favorite covers of all time. This book is probably one of the better ones I've ever seen. There is not a single spine tick over here, and
Nice.
I mean it's really really a nice, probably the nicest copy I've seen.
Did you buy it or did you find it at
Yeah,
a really good deal?
I got it for $20, man.
Nice.
That's
Awesome.
pretty awesome.
And you know that shows that Doom is perfect to be a MCU villain, not just a fantastic, because he messes with the entire MCU.
I agree.
He's not just a Fantastic Four villain.
No, he's my favorite villain of all time. I'm a big DD guy, either Doctor Doom or Daredevil, man. That's all it is, you know.
Doom is good too. I like Dr. Doom.
So here's a couple of others. I was able to pick up the whole Born Again run,
Oh,
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
226.
very, very cool.
We got 227.
Classic cover there.
Yeah, I got 228.
Oh, yeah, I like that cover.
And the cool thing about it is I got the whole Born Again run for $10, guys.
Awesome.
What?
Yeah,
Nice.
Awesome.
Wow.
229. Whoops. Number 230.
Sweet.
Yeah, 231. Oops. I figure out how to get my screen here. I guess I didn't pick up 232, but I do have it because I got the whole run.
Very nice.
Awesome, man.
And
It's always great to get some of those runs in cheap prices, you know.
Absolutely.
Always.
And then the last one I got another copy of Daredevil 181. Of course, the
Nice.
Extra.
Electra. Anything Electra, I got all those copies too. I got like 5 copies each, I think, of each one of those.
But again, this is probably one of the best copies I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got these books for a really good price this week, so I was very happy with it. I mean, I already had most of them, but couldn't go wrong with them, and so figured I'd show you guys.
That's awesome, Bob.
That is awesome, man. Very, very cool.
To see your T-shirt.
What's that?
Can I ask to see your T-shirt? What's on
Sure.
your T-shirt? T-shirt
It
looks cool.
is Stan
Oh,
Lee.
nice. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great shirt, man.
That's
I
pretty
love
cool.
it. That's
That
so
is a great
all
shirt.
the characters you create.
That's an awesome shirt.
It's got River Song's hair all over it, but
Nothing wrong with that.
Awesome.
but it's all of the characters that he created, and he's the character on each of the covers.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, so he has a DD5, CGC 5.05%. Hey, Barbarian, I'm going to come talk to you because that's actually a really good price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really nice. All right. Go back over here. Anybody have anything else?
Oh, I got some Silver Age.
Absolutely, brother. Go ahead.
I've had these for a while. Well, some of them I haven't.
I'm going to tell you guys all right now on the panel and everybody out there, Kaiowaka has got a beautiful collection. He's been running his X-Men collection and his Doctor Who. If you're a Doctor Who fan, this is the man to go to. And a big-time X-Men unreal. And I've spent hours online looking at stuff. Beautiful collection.
Be up there is my big chief or hot toy, David Tennant, right there.
Very cool.
He's
That's
pretty
why
cool.
you're with your Doctor Who stuff, aren't you?
What's that?
That's all your Doctor Who behind you, right? All
Yeah.
That's nothing what you see behind him. He goes all the way to the floor. It's pretty cool. Yeah, show everybody, buddy. Show everybody. Like,
I can't. But
go ahead.
it's all down. Like there's Daleks behind. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Yeah, there you go. Check this out, you guys. This is amazing. Look at that. Keep going.
Oh, wow. Look at those Daleks.
Yeah. And then
Nice.
that, go to the left, Kaiowaka. Move to the left.
The Metalman. Oh, my gosh.
Look at all
Wow. That's a Whovian collection.
this. Big
Yep.
time.
Yeah.
Go to the bottom. Got books down there. Everything.
I've got art books. I've got annuals. I've got autographed books. I've got figures, carded figures over here. It's out of control. But I don't care.
I wouldn't say that that's out of control. I say it's fairly in control for you.
I would agree.
Right.
That's an awesome collection there.
Thank you.
Definitely.
So
Kaiowaka, I want to see what your shirt says. I'm looking at that. You got a cool shirt on too, buddy.
the
Figure
tag,
out the inside.
Nice.
and it's embossed, so I can. It's quite rubbery, sort of.
Very cool. Very cool.
He's got a charter shirt on it. It says bigger on the inside. It's pretty cool. Sorry,
So I'm a big X-Men fan, so I thought I'd just show you some. I just grabbed some books that were in my
I'm
other
looking
room.
at Barbarian right now.
So we got number 5.
Very
There's
nice.
the appearance of the
Nice.
Brotherhood.
Very nice.
So that was the first issue I got under number 10 a few years back. That was my first real early X-Men book. Then I got this one a few weeks back, number 7.
Oh, yeah. First appearance of the Blob.
Well, he appeared in number 3, but
Oh, number 3.
but this is the third appearance of the Brotherhood.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love those old X-Men books.
Then we got Uranus. Well, Eunice. Is it Eunice?
Eunice.
Sorry.
Oh, good, buddy. That's awesome. I love it.
Oh man.
That's cool.
That's number 8. I got that recently. Here is the first Avengers X-Men crossover.
Oh, nice.
See, there's one. I've got a wee bit of tape pull on it, which I will still have it though. It's pretty cool, that book. We got number 10. I got this book this year. Actually, this is the first book I brought this year, and the first week of January was number 10. I was able to get this book.
That's Kazar.
I won an auction for this book and this book. Now, this book cost me. This was super cheap. The other book cost me more, and it's a very low grade. But I reckon low grade is better than no grade. I reckon. So I got the first appearance of the Juggernaut. It's got a lot wrong with it, you know.
By
But
the way, you can see your. Just turn it to the side. There you go. You can see your book's a lot better, brother, right now compared to before. Really nice.
Mhm.
Everybody can see your book's really good.
and then number 13. So
Oh, nice.
I've always liked that cover. This is one of my all-time favorite covers of all time.
So,
yeah.
And why is it your favorite cover? Just out of curiosity. What is it? What's
It's
why-
Kirby, because it's a Sentinel and
There you
Xavier right there.
Nice. Very
Come on.
nice. Cool.
Then here's one of my all-time favorite covers.
Oh yeah, the Mimic.
Nice. Dude, that is awesome.
And here is my all-time favorite Silver Age X-Men cover. This is in really bad condition, but I got it for a steal. So
Go ahead.
the first Banshee.
Nice.
So yeah, you can see there's
To the Ireland to the X-Men.
over there. Sorry, my wrong hand. Down there's a bit of staple problems going on, but yeah, I thought I'll take it.
That is awesome.
So yeah, that's what I've got to show. But yeah, thank you.
Absolutely, brother. Man, that was great. All right, I got something to show Bob here. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, come on. Right there.
Oh, nice.
It is a 5-0
Oh, no. Cool.
Barbarian autograph. That's the one Barbarian just talked about.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be definitely checking it out when we're done here.
He wanted me to show it to you.
Thanks very much, Barbarian. Hey, Robert, thanks for pulling that up. Yeah, I'm going to be checking it out as soon as we're done here.
Barbarian's got a really awesome collection himself. It's amazing. Okay, real quick. Somebody's whispering. Who's whispering in the background? I keep hearing ghosts.
Oh, do you?
call the Ghostbusters.
Hey, Sleepy66. Hey, how
Yeah,
you doing?
shout out to Sleepy Reader 666. I've been watching his videos for a long time, even way before I joined in. And he jumped in on my live show. It was great seeing him in there. So shout out to him.
Awesome.
Sleepy Readers.
Buddy.
Yeah, he is. Mimic is.
Oh, what did you say, bud?
Oh, what was in the chat
Oh,
about Mimic being the most powerful mutant.
yep.
Yeah,
Nice.
Not no more.
That's right.
This one's from 1959.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Issue 6.
Nice.
Old time ones. They're really, really cool. And then somebody asked me earlier tonight, and here's some. This is some of the stuff that came up with the Spectre later on, or around the same time. And this one's issue 9, the Phantom Stranger.
Nice.
And then some of my favorites, which is, I was talking about this earlier, and I didn't want to go on too much of a tangent on it. But if anybody hasn't seen it yet, the Alien trilogy.
All I have to do is say squirrel when you do that. So
Yeah, there you go.
we'll be all right.
He keeps me in line. See? There we go. Hey, nice to see you, buddy.
We got you. The chat probably got you too. So now the whole panel.
Rally.
Yeah.
That's good. Barbarian.
All right, so Robert, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out.
All right, buddy.
Hey, it was great being on the show, meeting with you guys, chatting with you guys. So I'm gonna be on Silver Sundays tomorrow. I know Jeff Comic 813, he's gonna be on there too. We're gonna talk top Copper Age artists, and then Monday I'm gonna continue my Morteri Monday and talk about issue number 2 of Strike Force Morteri.
Nice.
It's an underrated series. And yeah, I'll definitely look forward to doing my next live stream next Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, that's pretty much it for what I got. So yeah, it was great being on the show. Thanks for inviting me, Robert. I appreciate it. And thanks for the AOK that you're gonna send me.
Really, it's an honor. It's an honor.
Yeah.
And you know what? I loved your show on Monday. I just want to say that. I thought it was great. You did it in detail, that book. Something I
Yeah.
didn't know about it. I thought it was great. You did a great show. So anybody, go sub Stay Puff, please. Go over his channel. Look, check it
Well,
out.
it's a pleasure to meet you, Stay Puff. And
Yeah,
please,
Yeah,
you know,
it was
to meet you,
great to
Roy.
meet all of you guys. And
Yeah,
if you're on Instagram, follow me on there. You know, it's the same name, Stay Puff 1983. Is that's it. You know,
Yeah.
This has been another great day, another great live show. So thanks very much for having me on here.
Nice
Thank you.
meeting you, brother.
Yeah, nice to meet you. It's
Do
been
it
awesome.
All
again.
right, guys.
Do it again.
Later. Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. See you
All
tomorrow.
right, see you tomorrow, Jeff.
Say Sundays.
All right.
See you
And
tomorrow.
I got to pretty much do the same thing, guys. I got to be up early tomorrow morning. One of the things you guys don't know about me is I'm a pastor, and I got to be at church early in the morning tomorrow. So, so you guys, bless you guys. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Brother,
And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's been an awesome time. This was
Nice meeting you, bro.
a lot of fun.
Man, it's been awesome to meet you. It's
Yeah,
very
man.
cool. Very cool.
Very much, Bob. I much appreciate
And
it.
your Daredevil collection looks great. It looks
Oh,
awesome.
thank you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to follow you guys on your page and definitely get to know you guys a little bit more. All right,
Absolutely. We should. Yeah.
You have a good
Brother, Bob, thank you. All right, now I got to invite somebody because somebody's been waiting. Hold on.
I'm gonna tap out soon as well.
Are you going to tap out?
For a bit because I'm gonna get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So,
I'm so
but
sorry.
I'll hang around for another 10, 15 minutes.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got another 5 or 6 minutes in me.
All right.
I'll stick around till 2.
oh, is that what time it is for you?
Yeah, it's 1:55.
Yeah, it's almost 2.
It's 8 o'clock.
Brother, I
Sunday
sent you a
morning,
link.
so-
I sent you a link. If you're still there, I sent you a link.
Nice.
So hopefully, there we go.
Who we have it in now? Who's jumping in now? Robert, you sure about this? I'm just kidding.
How you hanging, buddy? How you hanging? You okay?
I'm doing well. I'm getting my second wind again, so that's
That's good.
But probably after Silver Age Sundays tomorrow, I'll probably be dead tired for sure.
I'll probably have to. I'll watch that on the rewind. I'll be at work tomorrow because my Monday tomorrow. But
Pretty good. It's going on in 2 hours, so we're it went
no,
on.
it's been a good show so far.
Yeah, well, yeah. Come on. It was great. You guys were awesome. And I hope everybody else enjoyed it.
Yeah, they probably are.
Still got 13 people watching.
Oh, while we waiting. Oh, I'll show you some Brian Boland.
There he is. There he is.
All right.
And brother, Travis.
Oh, here he is.
Hey,
Hello.
Buddy.
How you guys doing? Not
Good,
not
man.
not that you guys aren't chopped liver, but I really wanted to congratulate Bob for being on his first live stream, and now he takes off, so he's not even here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up early. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I know he's got service in the morning, and then I'm gonna try to get a hold of him and maybe meet him up with coffee tomorrow or something like that.
Nice. That's cool.
That was so much fun. He was awesome.
Yeah, he's. I told Bob the other day when I was talking to him because he asked me, he goes, "What do you think about my videos?" And he's like, "What's your honest opinion?" And I told him, I said, "I really enjoy the depth that you talk about the book. I think that's the best thing that you do about your videos because I'll watch his video. Like he did one today that was like 35 minutes long.
Yeah, I watched it.
I watched the whole thing, and he described the book, and he sold me on the book type thing. And I told him that. I said, dude, the way you describe the book, really, I think that's the best part about your video type thing. So, I'm looking forward to more stuff that he's doing. So I consider it lucky that he just lives down the street. So it's not bad.
Did you check out Say Puff's video on last Monday?
I was in there was it the live stream?
Yeah. Well, no, not the live stream. He did one on Monday on a review of the book he just showed. He did an awesome review on the book, and he was actually talking about the story a lot like Bob does, how Bob does it, explaining it. So it was
For
really, really cool.
The mortuary book.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can watch that. You
Can't
can
be any-
remember when that book came out. We're like, what is this? No, I watched a little bit of his live stream.
That was good.
I tried to jump in on that live stream, but I was at the con, so it kept freezing up on me.
How you doing, Bueller?
I'm doing good. Bob mentioned we all went to, there was a swap meet today called Frankenstein.
Yes.
And they do it every 3 months. And it was today. And we all met up there today. Me and Sam, Bob, a few other people. And man, we bought so many books. I bought hundreds of books today. And
Good deal
Bob
on it?
smile. And Sam got a bunch as well. So it was a good day. I went in there with a couple $100 and spent all my money. And
You took all your money, just like, I know.
yeah.
That's how usually how that works.
I literally paid for all the books I got. I didn't pay more than $1 for each one, and I literally got like the one guy sold me like the first 50 spawns, the ones
Oh,
for
nice.
for $1 a piece, and multiple copies of number 1 and number 9.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, people love that stuff. You have people that request it every time you do an auction too.
Yeah. And Sam was here today, and so one guy was selling like a little grab bag type thing, okay? And it was like 15 bucks, and it was in this little grab bag, and he was just selling a bunch of stuff for just hardly anything. He didn't really care, just dumping a bunch of books. And so on the front of the grab bag is Oblivion song number 1, okay?
Nice.
That's on the front of the bag. That's like a $20, $25 book. So he's selling these grab bags for $5. So I buy it, and a couple other ones. And then I come home, and then Sam's here, and I'm going through the bag. I open it up, and as I'm flipping through it, I go, oh, my God. And Sam's like, what? I go, dude, look at this. There's a Avengers 684 first appearance of Immortal Hulk in the $5 grab bag. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. Not only was there Oblivion song number 1, but a 684 first appearance of Immortal Hulk.
That's great.
A $100 book.
Freaking awesome.
So, and Sam's like, oh my God. So it was pretty cool. I was pretty excited because that book itself, I've had 2 copies of that 684, and one of them was sent out in the Bueller box because I had an extra, and then I had my regular copy, and then a gentleman by the name of Bob's World. I think you might have seen him in the chats before.
Yeah.
He bought a Bueller box, and he helped me out a lot. He actually sent me some shirts and stuff. And I told him, I said, well, the Bueller boxes are random. I can't guarantee that you were going to get that book because he really wanted it. But I told him I have an extra copy, and I'm just going to send it to you, and you can have the extra one. So I sent both my copies out, and now it finds its way back in my collection, and I barely paid anything for it. So it's karma, stuff comes back.
Yep, exactly right.
Absolutely.
Thank you, buddy. Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
All right.
You're talking about Oblivion song. I got really lucky with getting that book because, I've got a small town shop. They don't get many customers, and I've had this happen before on other books, but that book doesn't sell, so it eventually goes into their 50-cent bins. And I managed to get it, and I believe now, Kyle, you got it from me, didn't you?
I have. I think
I had just given it to you for cover or something like that.
Yeah.
I got it cheap, so
It's got a bit of traveling.
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
All right, I think we're going to call it. Everybody's getting tired, getting late. Bueller, do you got anything you want to say, bud? before I call it?
Well, I just want to say thanks for letting me jump on. It's good to see Kyle again. I haven't talked to him in a while. Ray, I'm not too familiar with you, but hopefully things are going well. And but Saturday night, it's Robert's night. So there you go. You guys obviously showed some nudie pictures like you normally do, so it's a good time, right?
You rock on the auction.
Classy nudie pictures. Get it right for the classy ones.
Leave it up to Jeff to show some nudie pictures.
It wasn't bad. It was art.
It was classy ones. It was classy nudie. It wasn't like the lookers like Biggie Shacks.
Robert's a pastor, and he's sitting there, or Bob's a pastor, and you're showing the nudie books. I'm just dying watching this.
I know. I was like,
what I was dying about was the BS show you guys did, where the question was how babies were made, and you were trying not to laugh.
I talked to Sam about that today. His answer when he addressed that question, priceless. I love it.
I was busted up laughing, busting up a gut, man, because of that one.
He was wonderful. Wonderful. I couldn't have said it better myself. He did a great job.
Okay, Ray, you got anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to say? This is your time. You're going to be calling it. So
well, I rarely make videos, but thank you, Robert, for having me on. And I guess since every time I manage to go on live, I'm live with Kyle. So y'all sub him up. Don't worry about me. I rarely make it and get
I sub Ray up.
Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead,
So
bro.
I've had a pleasure tonight. It's been cool meeting new people. We have a great host, amazing host. He does a great job. It's been fun.
Good.
And it's been a while since I've been live. I mean, I was live the other night, and early today as a test, but it's been a while since I've done comic book videos or been involved. So this might be the beginning of me getting more involved again. So I had a ball. I had a great time.
Oh,
Thank you.
Good. I'm glad. You're very welcome. Jeff?
Well, you guys know tomorrow's Celebrated Sundays with Conquistadors, Hialeah, me, Stay Puff, Steve, and if Javi has a guest, we may have a guest. Don't know for sure yet. And then we have Comic Books with a Hook, and then we have Kentonese Comic Wednesdays, episode 39. It's gonna be not live, but it's gonna be recorded. But episode 100 will be live for sure. So when I reach up to 100 episodes, episode 100 is gonna be live. So. What you got going on, Robert?
Thank you, buddy. I want to thank all my guests that were tonight. Kaiwaka, Jeff, Travis, Bob, everybody that was on here. Ray, you guys, love you guys. And community, hope you enjoyed tonight. We talked about a lot of different things, talked about new books, talked about pretty much everything that was interesting to us. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you see, I got the links of everybody's description on this video title. Go ahead and hook them up, sub them up, hit that bell, hit the notification bell, and never miss another episode. We have a Saturday show, and periodically we'll do a live stream, which is the Nerdy Collective show. Me and Jeff do that also. Thank you very much, you guys, for coming. And you have to give me a minute because now I have to try to bring up the intro video. This is always a pain in the rear. I need an easier way of doing this. I swear, need an easier way of doing it. All right, so here we go. And thank you guys. Peace, love, blessed be.